Hi everyone, it's Tasha. Welcome or welcome back to my channel. On this channel, we tend to focus more on thrifted finds and DIYs than new items and shopping hauls. However, sometimes I do those too, and we have just gotten so much rain the past week in my area of North Carolina. It's held up some projects and some DIYs that I wanted to share with you. So I'm going to instead share some home-related items that I've purchased online lately that I love and I really think you'll enjoy. Let's start with my haul from Magnolia. So here is my first item from Magnolia. Starting off strong, I wanted to show you this beautiful set of French gray serving bowls. This is a set of three different sizes, and they say gray, but honestly to me they look like they have more of a pale green, like green-blue look, and they do have some speckle going on. I fell in love with these when I saw them on the website. I love the little handles, and I just felt like I needed to add these to our collections. Another thing from my Magnolia order, which I haven't even fully unpackaged yet, is their barley twist magnifying glass. So I'm just gonna check this out now. It's normally $22. I did get it on sale, but isn't that so beautiful? I love the twisted handle on it, and I feel like if you're going to have something like this, a piece like a magnifying glass, you might as well go ahead and get one that has this really special element to it. This would be beautiful just stacked anywhere on top of a book. Actually, for looking at things, because I know for me, I was looking at a manual for something the other day, and it was so tiny that I literally wanted a magnifying glass. I ended up taking a picture on my phone and zooming in because it was so hard to see, but I think that this is really gorgeous. And after I remove the tag, I mean, that will just look so pretty sitting on any stack of books in my home, and also is sometimes useful. So I was really happy to get this one and see how pretty it was in person. And another thing from my Magnolia haul that I got were two of these beautiful wall hooks. I mean, look at how special these are with this little detail, the size. So I got two of these, and these are gonna be, I'm gonna use them in an upcoming bathroom makeover that I will share with you all, but it's gonna be a few weeks. But I'm just trying to plan and kind of get the pieces that I need in stock. And so you can buy these from Magnolia where it's like it's all one piece with, I think, either 4 or 3 or 2, or the single ones like this. And so I decided to get the single ones just so that I could space them how I wanted to. But I love the detail here with this little piece, and I'm just imagining how nice a towel will look hanging from this rather than just, you know, one little point. I love this kind of scroll detail and this extra knob at the top. I just think that these are real statement pieces, and I couldn't pass these up. These are normally $20, but again, you could wait for a sale, pay a little bit less, and so I am so happy with these. Can't wait to finish up the bathroom space and get these on the wall, and I'll definitely be showing you.
Over the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey, I'm with you through life and to death.
Another little piece that I got was this beautiful little spoon rest. It is called the French White Ruffle Spoon Rest. Normally $8. I know I paid $5 and something for it. Couldn't resist. I love the speckles here. I love the ruffle detail, and this was just a piece that I had to kind of add to my cart before I left for such a good price.
I think you're brave. And if it all falls.
And okay, this one just got me. This is an herb stemmer. Now, personally, I had not seen one of these, but it has these holes up here and they're different sizes. It's just a wooden piece. And so you can put the base of like a stem of something like rosemary through it, and then you pull it through whichever hole, and it kind of pulls the leaves off of the herb and into this. So I had to try this out. It was $14 originally, but like I said, everything that I bought was on sale. And so I couldn't wait to test this. Obviously I haven't even like washed this or anything yet, but just for a test for this rosemary, I had to go and pick some so that I could try. So I'm guessing that you just kind of find your hole, get a grip on it. Let's try it. I wonder if you're supposed to go the other way. Oh no, it's working. Oh my goodness. And they just kind of fall into there. That's so cool. I don't know. I had to get this and just try it out. I thought it was so cute. And we do use a lot of rosemary in our house, especially like with butter for a sauce for on top of steak. It's so good. But anyway, this is such a cute piece for your kitchen if you do a lot of fresh herbs.
Wherever you're going, I'm going to. I'll follow you through the black and the blue. Whatever the mountain, we'll climb to the next. Honey,
And now let's switch over to some Amazon finds. The first thing that I want to share with you is this runner rug that I purchased. Now this one is a collaboration piece between Magnolia Homes and Laloy Rugs. And I do have a lot of Laloy rugs in our home currently, but a lot of them that I have are the very flat weave. And I'm kind of ready to change that up and start buying ones that have more of a pile and that are a little bit softer when you're walking on them. And so I really like this one. I love the colors. The colors on this one are natural and bark. And so I'll be linking to this and all of these items in the description box if you're interested. But this one I thought was a very pretty color combo, and I like how it also has a little bit of that taupe or almost blue color in it as well. I liked this one so much that I ended up purchasing it in a different color as well. This one is the color combo called Natural and Stone, and I really like this one as well. It's definitely lighter, as you can see, and this is the one I think I'm going to be using in our master bathroom in front of our double vanity. I think this one is so pretty and it's very soft on the feet. The only thing that I don't love about these rugs is that they're not very grippy on the bottom. So if you're going to be purchasing these or you're looking into them, please note that you will need some sort of rug grips on the corners, or maybe a runner underneath just to hold it in place, like one of those Gorilla Grip runners or something like that. But these are so pretty. They're definitely worth looking into. Switching gears, another thing that I'm loving from Amazon lately are these 4-packs of these little round brass knobs. I've been using these in several different places in our home. I just got done kind of redoing our kitchen island, and I added some beadboard to the back and sides of it, and so I really like that, and I wanted to just switch up the hardware a little bit as well and change the drawers out from matching the bottom cabinets to their own little round knobs just for some contrast. I love these. They're so heavy. The price is great on these for the 4-pack, and I have ordered these again and again. I think that the quality is really nice. Here's just a quick shot of the beadboard that I added that I was mentioning. I can link the materials for that in the description box as well. But while we're looking at this island, I wanted to also point out these paintable outlet covers. I've bought 2 of these and they really do make a difference. I know you might be thinking, but you can kind of paint any outlet cover already. You can, but the paint just goes on these so much better. They're definitely worth it. They have a different texture and they're easier to paint. Also, while we're talking about outlets, you need to see these retractable chargers. I just got this actually a few days ago and I love it so much. It has 2 different retractable chargers that are in it. You can simply pull the cord out and pull it again to make it go back up when you're not using it, saving you from having messy countertops or areas with different cords plugged in at the same time. And then as you can see, there's also another third little port right there on the front so that you can plug 3 things in and have 3 things charging at the same time. I think that this is genius. I'm not really sure how long this has been out, but I'm just discovering it and I'm thinking about buying another one for sure. Now, you know that I buy most of my books from thrift shops. I love to look at coffee table books while I'm in there on subjects that I appreciate and books that I want to look through. However, sometimes I do buy them new as well. And so Amazon is a good place for that because they often have sales. And so I really like this book called Create. It's a lovely book. It has beautiful inspiration photos inside, and it also happens to have a beautiful cover and a beautiful spine. So that combination sold me. I think I got mine when it was on sale for about $17. $10 during Prime Week, which was excellent. So it might be a little bit more now, but I'm just pairing that here beside a thrifted book, which is The World's Great Ballets, and then my new one here, Create, and topping this off with a marble shell bookend that I picked up from HomeGoods. I also purchased a larger rug from Amazon recently, and this one unfortunately did not make it to me in person to show you quite in time for this video, but it is on the way and I'm super excited about it. This one is the Chris Loves Julia collaboration with Leloy, and I can't wait to get my hands on this one. It looks so pretty. I love the colors in it and how it has a little bit of depth and texture without being too high contrast and busy looking. That was something that was really important to me. And I wanted to point out, just in general, when you're shopping on Amazon, to keep in mind that if you see buy new on your pricing instead of just a buy button, that implies that there's a different option and you can buy one that is used. And all it means by used is that it has been a return item that's been shipped back to them. You can save so much. As you can see, that was $569 for this large size rug. This one that you can buy used, very good condition, is $390, so that's a big savings. I think when I bought mine of this particular rug, it was $367, so that's a really good savings. Also, you can search Amazon for just the resale items if you want to do it that way, in the way that I'm showing you here with the drop down menu, and then whatever you search for is going to be showing you results from just the resale section that have options that are quote unquote used, that are return items that will be priced accordingly. So that's kind of fun to do. If you didn't know about that, you should check it out. Another thing that I got from Amazon was this set of candles from Creative Co-op in the color called Leather. So I'm just going to open these up. And what's really funny about this is I avoided buying these, even though every time I saw them scrolling, I really wanted them. I thought they were beautiful. I thought from just looking at the listing that it was only 4 candles, but it's actually 12 and so even when I ordered it, I thought it was only 4, but it's actually 12. So I think that these are really pretty, first of all, because of the shape of them, but secondly, that fluting is really pretty. I did read the reviews and some people were pointing out that the bottoms were kind of smaller than average. So I'm just gonna try it out in this vintage candle holder that I have here and see what happens. And yeah, this is one of my smaller ones and this is small for it. So if I'm gonna keep these, what I'm gonna do is probably just pull out some rubber bands out of my stash and just go around, twist a rubber band around this base a couple of times, and that'll allow me to put it in here and just give it some bulk so that it stays still. But if that's gonna bother you, if you don't wanna, have to deal with that, if you don't have any like candle snugs that kind of fit on the bottom, maybe pass on these, because it is kind of weird. Even though these are beautiful, it's kind of weird that that doesn't really fit. And this last item made it to me just in time to be squeezed into today's video. So I've been checking out this listing on Amazon a few times before I finally went ahead and ordered it. And it is this beautiful coastal art that is pre-framed on canvas. I think that it's really pretty. I love the colors in it, and I'm a big fan of printing out your own art and framing it, but this is pretty good for the price, for just $10, and it's already framed. I did think that the frame was actually wooden, but upon inspection it's plastic and it has this wood veneer sticker over it. However, as you can see, it's pretty good. It's a pretty good look for wood, and I think that that really doesn't bother me for the price of the piece. So they also have lots of other images and art that you can get. I do recommend checking the sizes, because sometimes the larger sizes are a little bit less than the smaller ones, so just kind of click around, but I hope that you find one that you love. Well, I hope that you've enjoyed seeing some of my most recent purchases. I do plan on getting back to the thrift-centered content next week. In the meantime, if you enjoyed today's video, please hit the like button, leave me a comment letting me know what you enjoyed, and hit the subscribe button if you want to see more of my videos in your feed. I hope that everyone listening has a fantastic week, and I'll see you at the next video.